This is TWiT.
Well, we have a Google event coming up on the 30th. Who knows? A week from today. In fact, right before the show, we're going to start Windows Weekly an hour earlier, I think. Then we're going to go to the Google event and come right out of the Google event. We know it's a Pixel 5 event. Actually, I don't think there's any surprises, come to think of it.
Nope.
I think Google's already said everything they're going to announce, right? Or could they have one more thing at the end? Oh, and for those of you who missed the Pixel book, for Jeff Jarvis, we've decided to sell one more Pixel book. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Why is that? Because there's no question that Chromebooks sell well, right?
Kevin's argument is that they proved the point. Chromebooks at first were all cheap, tinny, plasticky.
Yeah, they wanted
little things.
They wanted. That's right.
They wanted higher, and they proved it. And they proved it at a very high price. But as you say, the 713, which can you give me a spoiler here, Ed?
$629.
Right, and so it's a good machine, and but it's a premium compared to what was.
Now, are you going to buy a Pixel 5? Because that's going to come out next week.
My wife will kill me. No. Listen, I'm not going anywhere. So, yes, I use my phone. Of course, I use my phone, but I'm home.
Right. This is, by the way, the difference between your wife and my wife. I was saying last night, I said, I don't want to buy a new iPhone. I don't want to buy a new Pixel. I'm so done. I just want to keep using this one. She said, I will kill you if you don't buy the new phone. So that's really quite a big difference.
What was that show where you traded spouses?
Yeah. Wouldn't you like to be married to Lisa?
Just for one day. Just one day. You're
the tech
phone
guy.
And I come back.
This is your job. Of course you're buying the new stuff. I have to say, I did, in a fit of economy, trade in the Microsoft Duo. I've never sent anything back. I sent it back. And
wow.
Yeah, I know. But don't get your hopes up, because I applied the $1,500 at plus a $500 trade-in of my old Note 10 to get the Galaxy Z Fold 2. Because I want to see...
Which is looking like to be a better device, though.
Well, that's what I want to see. And you know what? I will, without hesitation, return it if it's not, right?
Right.
Because I think I'm going to get the Pixel 5. I think I have to. I don't,
Sounds like you're not into gimmicks. You just want something that's going to work and get the jobs done. Right?
I don't want to buy a new phone every year, or let alone 5 new phones every year. I'm so
Quite
over
frankly,
that.
Mr. Laporte, I don't want to buy a phone for a long time, especially at the $1,000 price tag.
I know. I just want to stay with it. Yeah. But it is kind
And
of...
I forget, I ask you this all the time, but I keep on forgetting which one. You have the 4?
The 4XL.
4XL, right.
Okay. That's what I got too, and I got the orange back. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful phone.
The missus has the 4A.
Good choice.
Holding that 4A was a little weird to me because it's smaller, but there's nothing wrong with that phone.
Right.
And she wanted to complain about the camera one day, and I looked at it and I said, maybe if you just clean the lens off or something, because this camera is totally fine.
Oh, it's probably just schmutz on the lens.
Right. And it's been fine ever since. That's a quality device for that price point. And just seeing that right there, it really just tells me, hold on to this 4 as long as I can, because they're charging too much for these phones. And if we continue to buy these phones, they're going to keep charging those prices.
Well,
you're right.
Now, there is some rumor going around that maybe the Pixel 5 will not be the $1,000 phone. There have been price leaks from Europe and so forth. So I don't know. There's a lot of leaks. As always, what happens next Wednesday probably won't be much as a surprise. From WinFuture and 9 to 5 Google, 6-inch, 90 hertz display, 432 pixels per inch. That's a lot. That's plenty.
Yep.
Gorilla Glass 6. That's one step up from the Pixel 4.
Still breakable.
Yeah, still breakable. And there's no glass it's not, I'm afraid. The chin is still there, but it sounds like it's pretty narrow, the bottom bezel. They say this in the leak, again, Google hasn't said, is 100% recycled aluminum, IP68 water and dust resistant. Now, the thing that perked my ears up is big battery, 4,080 milliamp hour battery, wireless charging, reverse charging as well. That would mean really nice battery life. a wide-angle 16-megapixel f2.2 1 micron pixels, which is, as Ant will tell you, is a good thing. The bigger the pixel size, the
bigger,
the better the low light performance. Same 12.2 megapixel main camera, but it now, because of the extra processor, will support 40K 60 frames and 240 frames at 1080p.
That's nice.
You just got the new GoPro Hero Black 9. Have you been playing with its 4K and 5K video?
I played with some of the 5K yesterday, and so far the only weird thing about it is it allows you to shoot in a flat profile. They don't necessarily call it log,
like
but they call
S-Log.
it flat profile.
Yeah.
And it's really not flat. It's still pretty vibrant. So
I don't really
that's the only
expect
quirky thing.
great video from a GoPro. Just,
I don't know now.
Really?
GoPro is really good because of their stabilization. It's better than what you would think, considering the size of that camera and the size of their sensors.
You're going to review that next week on Hands on Tech?
It won't be next week, but it'll be soon.
You got to take some time to really put it through its paces.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But that's the thing is, do you need a GoPro if you're getting 60 FPS on 4K and 240 FPS on 1080p on this phone? The front-facing camera is the same, but it's got a wider field of view, 90 degrees instead of 83. Snapdragon 765G, 8 gigs of RAM, a lot of memory, 128 gigs of storage. There will be 5G, but it will not be millimeter wave, according to WinFuture. This is, again, a leak. It'll just be the sub-6 frequencies that T-Mobile offers. But maybe that's just the European version, because this is a European magazine.
Right. Could be different in the States.
And Micah Sargent will be very happy to hear, not that he's going to buy one, there'll be a green version of the phone. I had the orange last year. Green.
He probably would because it's green, right?
He likes the green. He'll buy it just because it's green. Just because it's green.